Alright, buckle up space enthusiasts, because Buzz Aldrin isn't just your regular astronaut. He's basically the Hulk of space travelers. But guess what? Even the cosmic juggernauts like Buzz have their moments. Picture this. Aldrin, the powerhouse astronaut, spills the cosmic beans that aliens are planning an intergalactic visit to Earth. And no, this isn't some fleeting revelation. It's rooted in his first-hand experiences during the Apollo 11 missions, where he's been keeping extraterrestrial secrets on the down low. Welcome to Spaceverse, your cosmic gateway on YouTube. Here, we delve into the mysteries of the universe, exploring captivating narratives about space exploration, celestial wonders, and the uncharted territories beyond our planet. Join us as we navigate through the cosmos, dissecting stories ranging from legendary astronaut encounters to theories about extraterrestrial presence on the moon. Now let's rewind to July 16, 1969, a date etched in the cosmic history books. The launch of Apollo 11 was like the grand opening of a celestial blockbuster at Kennedy Space Center, attracting eyeballs from every corner of our pale blue dot. Buzz Aldrin wasn't just a passenger on this interstellar joyride. He was a key player, pulling off stellar moves as the spacecraft shot up into the great unknown. His skills weren't just for show. They set the stage for the entire cosmic saga that unfolded thereafter. So if you thought Buzz was just a regular astronaut, think again. He's the cosmic MVP, dropping bombshells about alien invasions while casually recounting his Apollo 11 escapades. Get ready, because Buzz Aldrin is not your average space cowboy. He's the intergalactic rock star we never knew we needed. In the critical stage of the lunar module's descent to the moon on July 20th, Buzz Aldrin played a pivotal role alongside Neil Armstrong as they transitioned from the command module to the lunar module called Eagle. Aldrin's expertise was crucial in steering the craft towards the lunar surface. When unexpected computer alarms disrupted the automated descent, Aldrin provided essential navigation guidance to Armstrong. This enabled them to manually guide the Eagle in a heart-pounding race against dwindling fuel reserves. Armstrong, skillfully piloting the craft under Aldrin's guidance, achieved a precise and successful landing at the Sea of Tranquility. Aldrin's composed and decisive actions during this crucial phase were instrumental in their successful moon landing. And once they set foot on the lunar surface, the astronauts had their share of remarkable experiences. Following Neil Armstrong's historic first step on the moon, Buzz Aldrin became the second astronaut to walk on the lunar terrain during the Apollo 11 mission. As Aldrin stepped out of the lunar module onto the moon's surface, he absorbed the extraordinary sight surrounding him. By the way, if you've ever wished to bring the moon closer to home, check out the link in our description. Aldrin poetically described the lunar landscape as a magnificent desolation, capturing the contrasting emotions he felt. The view was magnificent in its vastness and distinctive appearance, yet desolate, devoid of the familiar signs of life or activity found on Earth. The earthly spectacle was awe-inspiring, but what unfolded on the moon was an entirely different experience. The lunar landscape felt utterly unique. This celestial anomaly left Buzz Aldrin and Armstrong facing a challenging task: assembling the lunar flag. The unfamiliar lunar surface and the nature of their equipment presented obstacles. Nevertheless, with determination, the astronauts overcame these hurdles and successfully planted the American flag. The moon was now officially claimed by humans, but was it already staked out by someone or something else? The lunar explorers had specific objectives during their time on the moon's surface. Aldrin and Armstrong engaged in crucial tasks vital to the mission's scientific goals. One primary objective involved deploying scientific instruments and equipment to conduct experiments, gathering data about the moon's environment. In tandem, they collected samples of lunar soil and rock, intending to bring back invaluable scientific insights to Earth. Up until this moment, the moon remained a mysterious entity, and this mission marked the first occasion for humanity to acquire direct knowledge about our lunar neighbor. Aldrin executed a significant operation, utilizing a specialized tool to hammer a metal tube into the lunar surface and extract a core sample of the moon's soil. This core sample stood as a crucial piece of scientific evidence, offering valuable insights into the composition and geological makeup of the lunar surface. Meanwhile, Armstrong, armed with a camera, diligently documented their activities, capturing photographs that would serve as visual records of their exploration and groundbreaking discoveries. Yet, amidst these extraordinary feats, There were discoveries left unspoken at the time. Aldrin shared a captivating observation made during the Apollo 11 mission en route to the moon. He described witnessing a light outside the spacecraft, seemingly moving alongside them. This unexpected sighting, while not anticipated, begged the question, could one really expect anything less when venturing into uncharted cosmic territory as one of the first men out there? These weren't your run-of-the-mill individuals. They were no ordinary men. Trained astronauts, experts in the realm of science, they approached the unexpected light with scientific curiosity. To Aldrin, it wasn't just any light. It was a UFO, an unidentified light that demanded further exploration, intertwining the quest for knowledge about the moon itself. Together, he and the crew delved into various possible explanations for this enigmatic cosmic light. One plausible explanation they considered involved components of their own spacecraft, specifically parts that separated during specific maneuvers. When the lunar lander detached from the rocket, it necessitated the separation of various panels or sections from the spacecraft. These panels were strategically designed to move away from their craft, ensuring a safe extraction process. During certain phases of the mission, these panels might have lingered relatively close to the main spacecraft or seemed to move alongside it, owing to their proximity and trajectory. Aldrin speculated that the observed light could have been sunlight reflecting off one of these panels that had separated from their craft. Given the close proximity and movement away from the spacecraft, the reflection of the sun off one of these surfaces might have created the light Aldrin witnessed. However, due to the inability to definitively identify which specific panel reflected the sunlight, the object remained strictly unidentified. Both Aldrin and the crew comprehended the nature of what they had observed and believed they had debriefed and shared this information upon their return. However, several years later, during an interview with a foreign television network, Aldrin disclosed these observations, assuming the information had already been disclosed to the public. Surprisingly, it hadn't. This marked the initial revelation to the world about Aldrin's encounter with a UFO in space, sparking widespread speculation about extraterrestrial presence and causing a global frenzy. Aliens were purportedly coming to Earth, and they had supposedly been on the moon. However, this is where the plot thickens. Buzz openly acknowledged the high likelihood of life existing beyond Earth, primarily due to the astronomical number of galaxies and stars scattered throughout the vast universe. With billions of galaxies, each hosting an extraordinary multitude of stars, the statistical probability leans towards the idea that conditions for life, at least as we know it, might exist elsewhere. Simultaneously, Buzz adopted a cautious stance when interpreting the observations made during the Apollo 11 mission. The sighting of an unidentified light or object was indeed an uncommon event. He neither dismissed it outright nor deemed it as irrefutable proof of extraterrestrial life. While the concept of life beyond Earth is theoretically plausible given the immense scale of the cosmos, this solitary observation fell short of providing conclusive evidence for the existence of alien life. In a nod to the scientific rigor championed by Carl Sagan, Buzz emphasized the principle that extraordinary claims demand extraordinary evidence. This perspective opens a window into the complexity of the situation. Buzz has maintained for a number of years that his remarks regarding the light and the UFO were misconstrued. According to him, he used the term UFO because, in his understanding, the light was unidentified, and he swiftly moved past it. Upon returning to Earth and scrutinizing the potential explanations for the sighting, Buzz suggests that this is just the nature of UFO news, a subject that tends to amplify and distort information. Repeatedly, we've encountered accounts from various individuals fervently asserting they've witnessed a UFO. However, what typically unfolds, the narrative often gets dismissed as fabricated and swiftly fades into obscurity once an authoritative figure declares it false or, as seen in instances like this, misinterpreted. Throughout the years, numerous theories and speculative concepts have surfaced, proposing the existence of aliens or extraterrestrial artifacts on the moon. Many of these theories appear to hold some merit. Individuals have reported intercepting or observing peculiar radio signals or transmissions emanating from the moon. These assertions have triggered conjecture regarding potential alien communications or technology situated on the lunar surface. The unobservable far side of the moon, concealed from Earth due to tidal locking, has ignited speculation about concealed alien bases or structures. The absence of direct observation of this lunar region has spurred imaginative theories regarding clandestine activities or installations on the far side. The underlying question persists. If we cannot visually perceive it, how can we truly comprehend what transpires in that mysterious lunar realm? Some enthusiasts go even further, proposing the existence of artificial structures or anomalies discernible in lunar photographs. These assertions hint at the presence of buildings, towers, or crafted objects on the lunar surface. This central hypothesis revolves around the idea of alien colonies on the moon, constructing their infrastructure to endure the lunar environment. When viewed from Earth, these structures may merely resemble rocks and shadows, leaving us grappling with uncertainty regarding their true nature. The individuals with potential insight into the actual truth are likely those who have set foot on the moon, right? Could it be that Buzz Aldrin inadvertently divulged information he wasn't meant to share, later modifying his narrative to align with societal expectations? This conjecture gains traction considering that his explanation has quelled numerous theories and queries. Yet, the veritable truth might be right before our eyes, concealed in plain sight, with the directive to look away. What about you? Are you averting your gaze? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Stay tuned for the next one.